Hello, dear students. In this class, I'm going to explain about the Mendel mono hybrid cross. Right? Mendel mono hybrid cross. First of all, we have to learn about the or define the what is mono hybrid cross. Right? Means mono. Mono means one. Mono means mono is equal to what? One. Right? Hybrid means what? No, between the two plants have to made a some cross. Okay. So here mono hybrid cross indicates what cross involved between cross cross involved between two plants. How many plants you are taking? Two plants which are two plants which are differ in differ in one character. Got it? Differ in one character. Mendel conducted hybrid techniques in the Pisum sativum. What is the plant name? Pisum sativum. Pisum sativum is the plant. In this plant, this is generally called as garden pea. What do you call? Garden pea. Right? Now, what is monohybrid cross? He has taken the two Pisum sativum plants. This is the one plant. This is the another plant. Right? While he is crossing, simply crossing means here is the monohybrid cross involved between the two plants, right? Which are differ in one character. It means please check it here. The flower is axial or terminal? Axial. Here also axial or terminal? Axial. Right? So here is which character is different. Here is I told characters. Mendel had chosen characters, seven characters, right? How many characters are chosen? Seven characters. In the seven characters, one is the height. Stem height is the one character. He had taken that. What are the traits for that? Two traits are there. One is the tall. Tall is the one trait, and dwarf. Dwarf is the one trait, right? So these two traits only find it that's cross involved between two plants which are different in one character. Then that cross can be considered as a mono hybrid cross. What cross we call as mono hybrid cross? Got it? Now here see, yeah, here is the tall plant. The plant is tall. It means it has a capital T, right? And this is called as a genotype. What I'm writing, genetic makeup. Dwarf plant, no, this is the dwarf plant. That's why you can use as a this what you call traits, capital T, and here is a small t, right? These are the genotype, right? What is the phenotype? Tall and dwarf is the phenotypes. When you cross these two plants in the F1 generation, all plants are the tall, none were dwarf. Am I right? F1 means filial generation. What do you call? Filial generation. Right? F1, all offsprings are tall, none were dwarf. F1 is resemblance to one of the parent, which is a tall parent. Okay, but these F1 not resemblance to the other parent. Got it? See, the trait of the other parent, dwarf, was not seen in the F1. Here is the no blending. Okay, no blending. What is the blending? Blending means nothing but mixing or the intermediate. Yeah, intermediate or the blending or mixing. What is that meaning? Here is the there is no blending means what they have taken the I had taken the tall plant and dwarf plant, right? This tall plant nearly 6 feet and this is nearly 2 feet rhizome generally. In the F1, all are the tall plants. It indicates all plants are resemblance to the one of the parent, but none were dwarf. It means there is no intermediate height, either tall or dwarf only, but there is no intermediate in between. There is no in between height. In between height. That's the mono hybrid cross, right? F1 all resemblance to the one of the parent, none were dwarf. See here, RC Punnett, RC Punnett, Reginald C. Punnett, full name. He has introduced in the genetics first time squares, right? While here is the RC Reginald Punnett, British genetist, right? What is the purpose of this one? A graphical representation to calculate the probability which we are getting from the monohybrid cross, right? Either both are the pheno and genotypic plants, right? So here F, what you got in the, yeah, F1, all are the tall plants you got, right? Now tall into tall, it means that is the selfing of F1. F1 into F1 will get the F2. How can you get the F2? F2 generation if you want. Second filial generation if you want means you have go for the F1 into F1 selfing, right? Capital T small t and cross with the capital T small t plant. Now here is in the square capital D as a homozygous stall and capital T small t is the heterozygous stall and capital T small t same way it is the tall only heterozygous. Last one is the small t is the dwarf plant, right? These two called as the hybrids. These two called as the hybrid plants, also called as heterozygous plants. This is called as the homozygous stall. This is called as the homozygous dwarf, right? These terms are very important. The F2 result is the dwarf trait magically reappears. F1, did you find the dwarf plant? No. F1 all are the tall, none were dwarf, right? There is no blending. But here is the magically we can find the that the parental character will be appeared in the F2 generation. Now phenotypic ratio between external appearance and genetic makeup. Right now, how many plants are the phenotypically tall? One, two, three. These three are the tall plants. How many dwarf? That's only one. That's why Mendel monohybrid cross phenotypic ratio is a 3 is to 1. And genetic makeup future kid, how many are homozygous tall? Only one, right? Like this composition. And capital D small d, how many there? Two are there. 1 is to 2 is to. And pure dwarf is the 1. 1 is to 2 is to 1 is the genetical or genotypic ratio of the Mendel mono hybrid cross. I hope you clear this one. F1 cross with the F1 selfing will get the F2. Right? Yes. In this next video, we'll discuss about the test grass. I hope you clear this class. Thank you.